Hey beautiful people, welcome to the channel in the Notero 1122. My bad y'all, I was supposed to actually post earlier, but I got on a live with one of my family members and man, we started chopping up. I've been talking to her since what, 7 o'clock? Oh my god. So whatever, I enjoyed the convo. Alright, so I hope everybody is doing well. If I've been chilling, doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and all of that. Alright, keep in mind that this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits, leave the rest. Feel free to check the other signs that I do post. And if you like how I get on my readings, hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend, book a reading if you want. The description, the link to my website is in the description box and all of that, okay? And thank you guys that have been showing me continuous support. I greatly appreciate y'all more than you know. All right, so let's see. Leo, I guess we'll go ahead and do a reading for us, see what's happening with Survive. Like I said, keep in mind it's not going to resonate with everybody, so take what fits and leave the rest. All right, take the first steps. You might be a little worried here. All right, follow your intuition, Leo. Okay, this could have to do with a love situation. Okay, so some of y'all need to take the lead and go, hey, Miss Parker. I'm just saying. All right, follow your instincts here. Okay, let Source be your light and your guiding light here as well. All right, some of you may be inclined to start something new here, okay? You might be kind of like hesitant here, but like I said, if Source is giving you the idea, the plan, the know-how, just go with it. Go with the flow here, okay? Take the first steps, and it looks like Source is gonna, you know, pave the way for you here, okay? All right, so let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, and if this is not a love situation, this is like do what brings you joy. Do what you love to do, what you're passionate about, okay? Also, when it comes to your intuition, like I said, this is telling you to follow your intuition to help you overcome obstacles here as well. All right, baby, you're smart. You are smart, are kind. I'm just saying, it is what it is, okay? All right, let's see. And don't focus on the negative energy here, okay? Absolutely. Focus on abundance and happiness here, and just trust in divine timing. All will be well. All is well with me. All right, give me messages, please, and thank you for my Leos. What is worry? This lands over here on intuition and overcoming obstacles. All right, and worry is clarified by pause. All right, so check this out. For some of you, maybe you're working on something, headed towards something. Maybe you're wanting to manifest something in your life. This could be money, work, or love here. Peace of mind, a change here as well. You may have been told, or maybe there's a situation that is not moving forward here. Maybe you're kind of concerned that this isn't for you. For some of you, this is like you being at a stoplight here, sweetheart. There may be some obstacles, some changes here. There may be some delays because maybe what it is that you need at this time, or the people that you need, are not set in place. Sometimes you got to pace yourself through a situation here. All right, so Wusa. And then also, if you are worrying, maybe it's time for you to pause. Stop doing that, okay? Stop it. That's a no-no, all right? Free yourself, all right? Free yourself from worry, all right? Know that this too shall pass. All right, so let's see. Change your perspective here. Take the first step. Get yourself in alignment with your higher self here as well. All right, know that help is on the way. All right, so let's see. Someone here may be going through a little bit of frustration here as well. All right, let go of the need to know the outcome. How things are going to fall into place, where your help is coming from. Know that Source has a way of showing up and showing out and providing everything that you need. Things are going to fall into place just like it's supposed to, okay? All right, and the help that you need, like I said, is definitely on the way. All right, some of this you can actually do on your own. All right, some of you need to ask for help if help is actually needed at this time. And some of you need to let go of control or trying to control the outcome of a situation, and it's telling you to trust. All right, trust your intuition, trust the source has your back. All right, and also trust that, you know, everything that you need will be added unto you. Okay, so like I said, let go and let God. All right, definitely there's some type of change coming here for you. I love this. All right, strength. All right. Okay. I'm hearing a song by what the hell is his name? Listen for your God to give me one more chance. And say a praise. Need it right now. Oh my God. I'm going all the way. To only you. Man, I can hear the words of this song. I'm asking for you, God, to give me one more chance. Sing to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all the way. This is my prayer I'm giving to only you. Yes, Howard Hewitt. Okay, say amen. My Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, it was on my mind here. So for someone here, my goodness. And when I actually pulled this card, I heard the line in here, this is where my strength aligns. Okay, so someone here, maybe, this is one of my favorite songs too, and I could not think of it. All right, so someone here, you might want to listen to the song. It might align up with you. Okay, it's called Say Amen by Howard Hewitt. Fine little something back in the day, I'm just saying. All right, so sorry about that, but I really needed to get that out. That's for somebody here, okay? You may be in fear of failure, okay? Something not working out, something not coming to fruition like you wanted to, because there may be a pause, a delay, or something like this. Someone here, source might be giving you time to overcome some obstacles here, like limiting beliefs. Maybe there's something here that you need to heal from, okay? You could have been in a situation where something literally had its tentacles wrapped around you here. Now it's time for releasing here as well. Also take the first step in this journey for healing, for renewal, okay? And don't focus on the things that are not coming to fruition. Focus on what you need to do, what you need to work on right now, okay? And know that change is coming. You're manifesting new beginnings here. All right. And like I said, ask for guidance here. If you're, kind of stuck in a situation, you may not see the light at the end of the tunnel here, sweetheart, but it's there. Okay. It might be just real small right now, like the tip of the head of a needle here, sweetheart. Okay. But the further you take yourself away from the things that are not working for you, the closer you're getting to your goals, the brighter that light will shine, especially if this is you on your healing journey, okay? So allow change to take place in your life, all right? And I'm going to put it to you like this. Don't be the obstacle that hinders you from moving forward, okay? Don't get in your own way, especially with negative thinking and doubt and things like this, okay? Trust your intuition. Do what source is telling you to do. and also ask for guidance and accept it, okay? I'm going to just put it to you like this, okay? My God, it took me a long time to get with that song, but I love that little feature in Google where you can hum it, sing part of the words, whatever it is, and it will bring it up for you. And not being funny kind of reminds me of how God works here too. You understand? For those of you that are into that, or your higher power, whatever that is for you, you know, sometimes Source can know what we want, and we're not able to really articulate what it is that we need at this time. And Source is like, you know what? I already know what you need. I just need you to know that closed mouth don't get fed. So what is it? Come on, talk to me. I'll talk back. I'm just saying, okay? All right, so let's see. What else we got going on for my Leos? Somebody's name could be Howard. I don't know. Let's see. I had the biggest crush on that man when I was coming up. Then again, who didn't? Okay, he was gorgeous. I'm just saying. Let's see. Give me messages here. It's where my strength lies. Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay, positive movement forward. Look at this, sweetheart. You know, take your feelings out of this situation. Everything that you may, you know, let me put it like this. Things may look like it's being tossed up in the air. Like I said many times before, like it may feel like your life is like that game of perfection. You know, you put in everything, you got all the pieces, and, you know, it looks like everything is where it's supposed to be, and all of a sudden, tick, 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 everything, all hell breaks loose. Pieces all over the place. You got to start from ground zero, and you're like, you know what, I was almost there. And I get it, trust me. You understand? But you know what, sweetheart? Don't give up. Don't give up. Sometimes we are set in places where we're only supposed to be there for a minute, okay? And then your job is done there, okay? Time to move on, time to elevate. And sometimes when you're elevating here as well, you know, moving forward into calmer water, sometimes we're actually pulled back into that arrow, you know, into that bow, and it might seem like you lost a lot. You're repeating cycles and things like this, but once you learn that lesson, do what you need to do, and you let go, you're accelerated forward, okay? So with that being said, don't let delays and setbacks and things like that discourage you. Just align yourself with Source and ask, you know, ask your Source, your higher power, what is my purpose in this place that I'm in right now, okay? And just get ready, okay? Because you get ready to move. And like I said, don't allow your emotions to keep you stuck, stagnant, in fear and afraid to take that leap of faith, okay? Because you never know, sweetheart. Just you deciding to take that 1 foot forward and just, you know, let me see how this works out. Let me go ahead and do it. This might actually be your breakthrough, okay? All right, so let's see. So don't get discouraged here. All right, and that's the truth, okay? Look at this. All right, so September 20th could be significant for somebody here. All right, and then also, I had did a reading not too long ago. I just released it, and somebody said, you know, I said, well, this is a Leo reading. And then I said, okay, well, somebody's birthday could be September, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm a Leo. Obviously, I know that Leo's birthday is, what, July and August, right? Okay, I know this. So if I say that somebody's birthday could be September 20th, obviously it's not a Leo. Okay, somebody here could be dealing with another sign here. So please don't come into my comments trying to correct me on these things. I know exactly what I said, and I know why I said it. Sometimes I'm being called to pull up dates here. Why? I don't know. I say what I'm told to say. Like here, this could be September 20th. Also, this could also be March 9th of 2020. I don't know. And a lot of times it resonates with the people that are getting readings. So maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with. So please don't take it as I don't know when Leo's birthday or whoever birthday is. I give out these numbers because they're actually significant to someone Who, I don't know. What they mean, I don't know. This could be your mama's birthday, your daddy's birthday, or some event that happened on that day. Okay, so please refrain from coming into my comments with things like that. And also, if you are easily offended by something that someone says, I'm definitely not the reader for you. Okay, I had somebody here get upset the other day because, well, no, yesterday, because I actually said something about someone being a Debbie Downer. Okay, and that person's name happened to be Debbie. Stop taking it personal. Okay, it's a saying that people say, negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, piss poor Paul, I don't know, pouty Peter, whoever it is, okay? Don't take it personal here, sweetheart, okay? And if you take it personal, I would rather you leave my channel than to come in and try to check and correct me, because that's not going to work, okay? I said what I said, and I said it for a reason, okay? So, not trying to be rude or anything, but these are sayings that people have put out there. And if you are easily offended, like I said, I am definitely not the reader for you. But, you know, please take that somewhere else. I know sometimes with my words, I'm just straightforward. And I'm sorry, I don't, you know, sugarcoat stuff. And I'm not dancing around in ballerina shoes for anybody here. I say what I say, and I say how I said. So with that being said, sweetheart, like I said, if you are someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, who is easily offended and things like that, you know, maybe I'm not the reader for you, because I'm not about to try to appease everybody here. If I try to accommodate everyone, all right, I lose myself, first of all. And then on top of that, that's people pleasing here, okay? So I'm not doing that anymore, okay? So with that being said, I do apologize if someone here is offended, but oh girl, she had to go, okay? Because I'm not doing that, all right? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and continue this reading. And yeah, it is what it is. So like I said, you know, instead of trying to correct someone here, go with it, or either, you know, check out another reader, okay? And like I said, I'm really not trying to be rude, but you have a lot of people in our society, not only here on you know, on the channels here, but in life as well. You actually have people who will come to your address, knock on your door, and complain about the decorations that you have in your house that you pay for, the mortgage that you're paying for. Well, I just want to let you know that I don't like that. And don't make it my problem. That's your problem, and keep it over there. You feel me? So with that being said, and I suggest that, you know, you kind of, you know, it's up to you. But especially those of us who have been placed in situations where we have been people pleasers for a while, baby, take your power back and be you unapologetically, okay? It is what it is. And like I said, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just straightforward with it. I'm not having it, okay? So there's that. So somebody's birthday here could be September 20th. Or something here, there could be an event here that may have happened on March 9th of 2020. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, okay? All right, so give me messages here, please, and thank you. We have the universe. All right, so the universe card here signifies two things for me. The world, things are moving forward for you, okay? There could be travel here, but this is also clarifying spiritual strength. So the universe for me, wow, September 21. All right, so the universe for me is also, that's wild. Also, source, God, universe, your higher power that is helping you in this situation, okay? Who we need to actually align with, okay? Trust the powers that be, okay? Trust source, all right? And it's to me, source is all over this situation here, okay? So, God, source, universe, your higher power, whoever you're, you know, the God in you, whatever, may be telling you, hey, you know what, it is actually time. Don't worry about the things that may happen. I'm actually protecting you from everything that you may feel may fall on your head here. And I want you to know this, okay? So with that being said, source might actually be sending you by yourself, isolating you at this time. going within hermit. Maybe you're actually, you know, trying to focus on something new, reflecting on basically what happened in the past, doing some shadow work, you're healing. All right, planning for your future, whatever it is here. Source is dropping some diamonds on you here, sweetheart, okay? Aligning yourself with the Most High, the God in you as well for this brand new beginning. And it's going to be prosperous, okay? So be patient with Source and yourself here. Like I said, don't focus on the fear and what could possibly fail here, sweetheart. Focus on that fierceness that you have inside of you. I'm just saying, get her done, okay? Make the first move and just know the Source is here with you, guiding you and protecting you. All right, so you're going to get some clarity here as well. Absolutely. Have patience here. All right, something is growing, and it's growing within you first, okay? So before we see the results on the outside, the growth takes place on the inside. The healing takes place on the inside here. My analogies are when you plant a seed, okay, you're putting it in soil, in fertile ground. It has to be fertile, okay? So in other words, you can put it in some ground that, you know, there's no nutrients, it's dry as hell. It's actually rocks and stuff like this. This is what we call barren ground. Some of you guys are having problems growing, healing, finding out how to nurture yourself, taking your power back and stop pleasing other people, okay? And it's because your seeds have been tossed on barren ground, okay? You throw a seed on a rock, it's not going to actually grow here, okay? It's not going to take root. There's nothing to feed it. So in other words, feed yourself spiritually, okay? Whatever that is for you, seek your higher power, the God in you. Know that you are here for this, in this season for a reason, okay? So whatever your purpose is, maybe this is what you're trying to figure out. Get around people who nurture you, okay? Also, sow into yourself. Positive affirmations, self-love, self-care. Some of y'all don't know what that looks like here, so you need to find out what do you need to do to love on yourself. Part of loving on yourself is healing what hurts, okay? Forgiving some folks. Doesn't mean that you got to align yourself with them ever again either, but let some stuff go. Don't harbor on to hate. And whatever you do, don't hang around people who harbor hate and have animosity with other people. That's friction, unnecessary friction, okay? You don't need, I don't need that in my life. I'm just saying, okay? Get around some people who are going to love on you and are reciprocal. You understand? Some people that can help you learn and grow. Learn about spirituality. Learn about the things that you have actually gone through and make it make sense to you, okay? What makes sense to me may not make sense to you, but that's okay. Be okay with that. We all have our own paths and things like that. Our own journeys, okay? So if what I do, what I say doesn't align with you, that's cool too. You understand what works for me may not work for you. Okay, so find out what works for you. All right, and don't be tempted to stay stuck, stagnant, not make a move here, sweetheart. You got a whole brand new beginning here. The key has been given to you. All right, and not only has it been given to you, it's been illuminated. Like I said, you know, Source might be dropping some diamonds on you. Your intuition has been tapping that third eye of yours. Hey, you know what? It's time to wake up, baby. It's time to take this next step. It's time to move out of this situation. Why? Because you can't grow here. It's keeping you stunted, all right? There's some things that you need to let go. Let God and heal, okay? Find the true you. Step out on faith here, all right? Don't keep yourself in a situation where you're failing to thrive here because you've just been surviving throughout this time. You're kind of, you know, hesitant to take that leap and try something new. Some of y'all got some people that speak defeat over your life. Oh, well, I wouldn't do that if I were you, and you know, so-and-so is doing this already, and blah, 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let that keep you stuck and stagnant. Come from amongst them. Go around people that are helping encourage you, okay? If you don't have these type of people, baby, find you some motivational speakers or whatever that speak life into you If you're into the church and things like that, get you some word, okay? I'm just saying, you don't necessarily have to be a Christian to pick up that book to get some motivation. You feel me? I'm just saying. And know that once you decide to take these steps, things will move forward for you. Are they going to continuously move forward? Maybe, maybe not. Don't fret if you start to see a pause. Sometimes you got to take a break because there's some things that need to work out right then. Source needs to bring some people upon your path. Sometimes you need to look at a situation and address it in a different way. You feel me? Sometimes Source is bringing people that you need to help, okay? I don't know what the pause is, but don't fret, okay? Don't trip. Things happen for a reason, but don't stay stuck, all right? Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Strive to thrive. Yeah, see, someone here might be feeling like, you know what, this isn't working out. This isn't going the way that I'm supposed to go. But I'm going to put it to you like this. Assess the situation and ask yourself, what are the obstacles and challenges that you're facing at this time? Is it something that's going on with self? I don't know. Is it something that's going on with the people that you are actually dealing with? I don't know. Maybe sometimes we're trying to focus on connections that are not working out because sometimes we're with the wrong person. I don't know. Is that person that you're with healthy for you? Is the situation, the environment that you're in healthy for you? If it's not, stop trying to force it to be. You understand? If Source is trying to get you to wake up and move out of a situation, move. Okay? Somebody trying to tell you something, okay? Like Suge said, God's trying to tell you something right now, right now. I'm just saying, I don't know. All right, but somebody here might be a little nervous because there are some obstacles and challenges here. Also, this person has their hands crossed over their heart. If this is a love situation, someone here may be a little afraid to open up to someone else new, okay? I don't know. Maybe that heart chakra might be a little blocked here. Wake up. Wake up, puppy. Wake up. Okay. So let's see. I don't like to see them whining in their sleep. That kind of hurts my heart. All right. So let's see. Matter of fact, wake up. Okay. All right, give me 2 more, please, and thank you for my Leo. See, there's that temptation. All right, and then also some of you guys want to make some moves here, but there may be temptation that's actually, you know, something that you shouldn't be dealing with that's keeping you from moving forward. Some of you are in connections with people that, you know, are not spiritually aligned with you, but because you love that person, you want this person in your life, you hold on to it. But for some of you, you want this person to change and they're not willing to change. So you have a choice, either to stay where you are or force change in yourself. You can't force anybody to change, but what you can do, you can change your situation, okay? So with that, some of you are actually in situations that are causing disruptions. It's not growing the way that you want it to do. So you got to make a decision of your own, possibly to move on from that, okay? All right, so let's see. And also, sometimes you got to change your thought process, okay? Change your perspective here in order to help you grow. All right, memories of love. Some of y'all got to let it go, baby. I'm just saying, look at that, conflict and defeat. Some of you are with some people here, they're comfortable in their own misery. I don't know. And sometimes you have people that are actually, you know, miserable and they want to make you miserable right along with them. Sometimes you get it with people who enjoy making others miserable, okay? Trust me. Been there, done that, okay? The hell with that. Yo, you got to go away from me because I see you a miserable being, okay? And everywhere you go, you create destruction, chaos, and broken hearts and trauma for somebody to heal from. Oh, you got to get the hell away from me. You feel me? All right. Sometimes you got to throw your hands up on a situation that's not working out. You're overworking yourself. You're getting old in this situation, and you're putting yourself through traumatic experiences, situations that you have to heal from. Okay. Love yourself, nurture yourself, self-love, self-care for yourself enough to release what does not serve you. There's a whole brand new beginning here, sweetheart, okay? So don't be afraid to step out on faith, all right? Hell yeah, it's a little scary to step out into the unknown. But when you get further away from what has been blocking you, keeping you stuck and stagnant, that freedom that you have, it feels kind of liberating. It feels kind of good, okay? And a lot of times, you won't go back to it once you get yeah. See, this comes with heartache. Sometimes, you know, it feels very liberating, and you won't go back to what hurt you before when you realize just how much this was keeping you stuck. Someone here may be afraid to let go, all right, because maybe you're doing this alone by yourself, and I get it, baby, but you know what? Yeah, see, emotional loss. Look at this, entrapped in fear. There may be someone here that's actually staying stuck in a situation because you may fear that, you know what? There might not be nobody else here. I may actually leave this situation or this person alone, and they end up with somebody else, and then I'm losing out. But I'm going to put it to you like this. What are you gaining right now? All right. It kind of seems like this person or this situation is creating chaos. There's no growth here. It's hindering you. It's hurting your heart. So what are the pros being with this person or in this situation? I don't know. So it's not my story, so I don't know. All right. So for somebody here, you need to focus on, you know, moving forward, allowing this situation to, you know, to close out. If there is a situation that you are still hurt over, sweetheart, seek some counseling, some guidance. I know it's hard, you know, and sometimes you have some people that are waiting for somebody to come back, sweetheart. Stop waiting for people. These people, some of them have moved on with their lives and they're doing other things. Don't wait for nobody while you're waiting for someone, sweetheart. Your sands and your hourglass are running out with each moment. I'm just saying, with each second. You're waiting for somebody to return or for somebody to show up the way that you would like for them to. And you're not living your life. You're not giving somebody else a chance because you're waiting for someone here. That's crazy. And then I'm sitting here doing this reading, and these cards just happen to fall over, right? So they said, grab these cards, because I saw love connection in reverse, the ring. This says marriage. A sacred union is in the cards. Kindred spirits, a love connection. Some of you guys have someone that is destined to come across your path, but you may still be holding out on hope for this past person to come through, or somebody that you're dealing with that's not pouring equally into your cup, okay? Some of y'all are focused on the heartache, the pain that you've had in the past here, not moved on, haven't healed from, haven't let it go, not opening the new doors to someone new, okay? Some of you are actually, you know, maybe dealing with the same spirit, just a different body, sweetheart. It's time to heal that situation, okay? And allow yourself to be loved correctly. But first of all, you got to learn to love yourself, okay? Set up some healthy boundaries. It is what it is. Sometimes, you know, those healthy boundaries are not just telling this energy no, it's telling yourself no too. Sometimes, whoo, man, there's some people, and a lot of us have them, that, you know, there's some things that you like about this person, but you know that it's not going to grow. This person is not healthy for you. So that temptation here, you got to tell yourself no. Why? Because that person might do the things that you like, baby, but they're unhealthy for you, okay? This person is basically poison to you, all right? It's kind of like, I don't know why I just heard mandrake. But anyway, wow. That's really funny. But with that being said, that drink might go down smooth. You understand? It's kind of like when you go to the club I don't know if you go to the club or if you drink mixed drinks or whatever, the little fruity drinks and stuff like that, those are the ones that'll creep up on you. Boy, it tastes good and you just sliding them back like it's the thing to do. But about 2 hours later, man, you falling all over the place, and that's about to be the worst hangover that you've ever had, okay? So just because something tastes a bit sweet at that time, does that thing that you do, knows what to say, but in other areas, this person is really toxic. Like, in other words, this person is willing to give you their body, but they don't want a soul connection with you here. That person is willing to give you that body, that 20, that 45 minutes, or whatever it is that you like, but they're not giving you anything else but chaos, okay? You feel me? They're not giving you commitment. It is what it is. Somebody here is not giving you that love connection that you want. So sometimes you got to let it go. You understand? And accept change for what it is. And then also, like I said, with those boundaries here, sometimes you have to tell yourself, no, damn, as bad as I want it, I know this ain't healthy for me. You feel me? So there's like this. I could drink coffee all doggone day and not a drop of water, but I know that it's going to dehydrate me. But I loves me some coffee. Y'all know I loves me some coffee, but we got to throw some water in there. Why? To dilute some stuff, to keep your body healthy. It is what it is. Some of you are holding on to something that is not healthy for you here, sweetheart, okay? It is blocking what is, okay? All right, some of you guys have a real high calling on your life here, sweetheart. And there's some negative energies here that's seeping in here trying to destroy and block what you're supposed to be doing. It's a distraction, okay? So allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to love, and allow yourself to love on yourself, okay? All right, so let's see. I've been talking a lot. So, all right, so let's see. All right, let's see what we got going on for my Leos. And I hope everybody is doing well, baby. All right, so, and I hope this message reaches whoever is supposed to. And like I said, I'm not trying to be mean, cruel, or, anything like that. Like I said, a lot of us have been groomed as a child to please others, to give into the whims and wills of others, to the point to where, you lose yourself. Sometimes you don't even know who the hell you are because, mama and them need this, sis, brother, father need this, your kids need this, babe needs that, work needs this, friends need this, and then what are you giving to yourself? And then you find yourself dissatisfied, okay? So with that being said, love on yourself in this life of yours. Do something for yourself that makes you happy. You understand? That brings you peace. And know that you deserve to be loved, okay? But you got to start with yourself, all right? If you don't love yourself and give yourself space, for protection, that space cushion, kind of like when you drive in a car. You understand what I'm saying? You have to give yourself grace here. If you don't do that and people see that you don't do that for yourself, they will take advantage of you, okay? All right, and that is confirmation. I'm just saying. All right, be mindful of the people that you allow in your life, because you got a lot of users here too that see you have a very compassionate heart, and they will try to come into your life and, use you for who you are, all right? Take from you and then try to make you feel away, all right? So it says, third eye, psychic abilities are increasing. You may feel sensitive to new, higher frequencies here as well, all right? Pay attention to that intuition. Sometimes Source is actually sitting you by yourself here so you can actually sit back and assess a situation that you've gone through or that you're going through. Some of you already know how this is going to play out. Maybe you saw it and just didn't, want to believe it, or you're in some type of denial here as well. And I'm hearing, what have we learned? Okay. And then also, you have to learn how to trust yourself here as well. Source might literally be maneuvering you around to actually exercise that third eye of yours here as well, your psychic abilities, your gifts, your talents here, okay, putting you on the path where you're supposed to go. And like I said, some of you are in situations where you're not equally yoked with the people that are around you. And then also some of you may have some things that you need to let go of. Codependency issues, addictions, things like that. I don't know. Another thing that I noticed here too is that when it comes to certain substances and things like that that you may partake of, it may actually hinder some of your psychic abilities. Not being funny, for me, okay, I used to smoke wood, okay, that was my thing. I loved me some of the trees, okay, everything about it, the rolling, the breaking it down, the everything. But for me, I noticed that when I smoke, I can't read. Okay, I can, but it kind of hinders my reading abilities. So, in other words, I had to give something up. Okay, it is what it is. I feel much better without it, but I like the actions of it. Okay, it was my relaxation, is what I did. You know, I don't drink or whatever, but that was my thing. But I also realized that, okay, if I want this, I have to give up this. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, with the addictions and things like that, overindulgence and addictions in too deep, moderation is key. For some of you, it doesn't say that you got to quit, but moderation. All right. This could also be in relationships as well. You know, someone here could have some codependency issues. Like I said, there could be issues with people pleasing here as well. Okay. So, with that being said, I kind of think that someone here, you got some work to do. Also, for some of you, you could be attracting these type of people to you in your life, okay? Those who do have addictions and things like that. Some of you are healers here as well, so you might, I don't want to say manifest, but people with addictions, codependency issues, and things like that, they might be attracted to your energy here, okay? So just be mindful not to get caught up in these type of relationships in too deep where it starts to hinder you, okay, as a person, okay? All right, so let's see. All right, birth chart, the answers that you seek might lie in your natal chart here. So some of you, if you're into astrology, you might want to check that out. And, you know, like for me, you know, I'm a Leo sun, but I resonate a whole lot with my Sagittarius energy, and then sometimes the Cancer as well, sometimes the Scorpio, and sometimes all of them get to switching back and forth. So, you know, look at your natal chart. It might give you some answers and things like that about, you know, how you handle situations, how you show up, your temperament and things like that, okay? And keep in mind that your environment also plays a part too. All right, and Spirit says the answer to your question is yes. So I don't know what that is, but for somebody here, the things that you have been trying to manifest in your life, you may feel like it's a delay, but Source is telling you it's not a no, baby. It's a delay. It's a pause. There's some things that you may have to heal from, like I said. There's some abilities here that maybe you need to hone in on, exercise, you know, kind of hone your craft here, whatever that is for you, okay? All right, so let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, take that leap of faith here as well. Also with the third eye, again, I'm getting follow your intuition. All right, you may be being pushed to step out on faith, you know, try this, go here, move here, talk to this person, you know, I don't know. Whatever this is here for you that you're thinking about doing and kind of hesitant about, Source may be telling you, sweetheart, take that leap of faith. Trust me, I got you. All right. I'm sending you in this direction for a reason. I'm putting this person on your path for a reason, okay? All right, just stay connected with Source. See, what am I telling you? I told you, some of you might be stepping into your purpose here, soul's purpose, and only you need to understand your journey and what your soul's calling is. Like, for instance, some of you could be readers. Some of you could be, you know, practicing other faiths and things like that. That, you know, maybe some of you are into the church, and maybe you're seeking, you know, knowledge from other I don't want to say religions, but possibly other religions and things like that. Maybe you're able to grow more and understand more by seeking answers through other, you know, other practices and things like that. I don't know. But whatever this is, I honestly believe that you are definitely on the path to where you're supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be at this particular time, but I don't think this is your final destination, okay? And some of you are being pushed to learn more, to do more, to explore, to travel, to build, to grow, to help heal, to, you know, give somebody else a helping hand or whatever. I don't know what it is here, but Source is telling you to trust the process. I gave you that idea, that inclination for a reason here. Trust it. All right, somebody, there could be a pregnancy here for someone here. All right, give me messages here, please, and thank you for my Leos. What does Leo need to know? Somebody here, you could be dealing with an Aries here that's sticking out real prominent, or you could actually have this in your chart. All right, wow, okay. So you might be seeing a lot of animals at this time. Ooh, for someone here, you could be in a toxic connection. I did see that right under soul's purpose here. I don't know. Yeah, closure. So you're closing out a cycle here. This is coming at a loss, okay? The loss of that person. But you and this person are not spiritually aligned. So with that being said, what are you actually losing? Okay, somebody losing a headache. I don't know. But it could be the fact that, you know, someone is like, you know, hey, if I let this person go, I'm going to be by myself. I'm not going to be in a relationship. Who's going to love me next? You, okay? Source, okay? God and them, I'm just saying. It is what it is. But open yourself up to someone new here as well. But be mindful of the things that you actually went through in this relationship, okay? I don't know. Sometimes people will be okay with staying in a toxic connection rather than being alone. Me personally, I'd rather be by my damn self than being with someone that is indifferent. Okay, causing drama, chaos, and those things like that. Let it go, sweetheart. Be at peace. And not being funny, if you could get comfortable with peace in your life, it's kind of, you know, it's addictive, okay? But be open to have other people in your life, but don't let nobody come in and steal your peace, honey, okay? The thief of joy, I'm just saying. All right, closure. Time to move on and close this chapter. All right, so some of you or someone here, you are definitely leaving a toxic situation. And like I said, this could be kind of disappointing, kind of heartbroken here. Yeah, but sweetheart, I'm going to put it to you like this. You may be losing this person, so to speak, but you are gaining yourself back, okay? So it's not an all bad thing. All right, and sometimes in life, sometimes you close out a cycle with someone, you separate from that person, you learn, you heal, you grow, you evolve, and sometimes you two come back together as a better, better pair. All right, it is what it is. So I don't know your story or who this is, but it's time to close this chapter. All right, someone here could be overthinking the situation here too, but you're not happy. All right, so let's see. And like I said, that emotional loss here as well. Somebody here doesn't want to close out the cycle under the fear of regretting this decision here. All right, I don't know. Incantation magic. You have a powerful tongue. You will see exactly what you speak. So make sure that you are not speaking defeat over your life. You speak life over you. Life, love, abundance, healing, growth. All right, peace. I'm just saying, it is what it is. And be patient with yourself and source and allow it to align up with you as well, okay? All right, and fertility. Bringing dreams to life. Major growth and progress. A possible pregnancy. See, some of you are in situations, relationships, toxic connections, friends, family, environment, I don't know. Some of you are in situations where it's stunting your growth. You are full, pregnant with blessings, abundance, ideas. You understand creativity that is being stunted. Why? Because all of your energy is aligning with what does not serve your highest good, okay? So allow yourself to move forward from this and let go of the addictions, the things that you are chained to that is unhealthy. You see that phone right there? There's that, okay? We could be scrolling in the middle of the night. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? So much so to where we don't get any sleep. All right, so I'm going to put it to you like this. Go outside, get grounded, spend some time with nature. All right, especially if the weather is good here, sweetheart. Go outside, go hug a tree. Thank you for the oxygen that you provide for me. And I do apologize for giving you this negative energy, but can you take that and transmute it into some fresh air? You feel me? Put your feet in the grass here, sweetheart. Get grounded, okay? The other card said that you might see animals around you here as well. One of the things that I love is that animals gravitate to me. You know, to me, that lets me know a lot about my spirit here. So some of you, you might have, you know, other people's animals that just gravitate towards you. You feel me? Which is really cool because animals are a really good judge of spirit, okay? You see somebody that your animals are running from, they just don't like this person, there might be something there, especially cats, you feel me? Very sensitive, very close to spirit here, so much so to where a lot of people don't really like cats, you know what I'm saying? They too sneaky, they too this. Well, to me, because I'm a Leo, but not only that, I'm an animal person. To me, animals that gravitate towards you, especially the ones that lean on you, you know, they want to rub up against you, you know, they want to lay on you. They get excited when they see you all the time, you know, animals out on the street and stuff like that. Feel safe to come to you, especially like the ones that are, you know, homeless and starving and hungry and they're, you know, timid or whatever, but they come up to you, they're asking you for help. Sweetheart, I'm gonna put it to you like this, makes me want to cry, I'm so sorry, but it's the God in you that they see, okay? It's the connection in you. They feel your energy, okay? You're basically a safe space. You're a safe person. You're a safe spirit. Okay, so with that being said, just know that that says a lot about you, okay? You have a peaceful soul. And sometimes, like I said, you know, that negative energy, it wants to block who you are, all right? It really trips me out when, you know, you minding your own business, you doing your own thing, and people just don't like you for no reason. You feel me? It's the God in you that they see. You understand? It's that the same thing that those animals see in you. Some people see that as well, and you disturb the hell out of their spirit here, sweetheart, because for one, they're not you. Okay, they may want to come off as someone that is like you or whatever, but that ugliness, you know, it definitely tells who they are, okay? So with that being said, sweetheart, you can have certain energies and certain people gravitating towards you to cause indifference in your life, to stop you from stepping in your power, to stop you from doing what you were called to do. That angelic work, whatever it is, to help awaken other people, to help heal others. Like I said, sweetheart, there are some people out here that, you know, you love on and things like this, and these people are full of chaos and they get joy out of being chaotic and hurting others here, sweetheart. That's that negative energy that sometimes wants to kill that light in you, okay? So come from amongst them. Do what's best for you. Align yourself with Source. And me personally, you can never go wrong with aligning yourself with the Most High, right? All right. And then ask yourself, are you fighting change? All right. Literally. Embrace the unknown that awaits you. Take that leap of faith. Some of you might be seeing the angel numbers 111 and also 555 here, and for whatever reason I was going to say 1122, but possibly as well. Look up that angel number. It's very, you know, it's a very good number here as well. All right, some of you could actually start, you know, you could be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this time, letting you know, hey, change is coming. All right, get ready, get ready, get ready, okay? My warriors, my prayer warriors out there, my spiritual warriors, whatever it is that you're doing, it is time to step up and take your place and do what you came here to do, okay? We need you. We need you to align with all of us as a community to, you know, to help heal, to help grow, to help enlighten others as well, okay? All right, so with that being said, I don't know who that was for, but I had to say what I'm called to say. A lot will not agree with it, but that's not my problem. All right, so with that being said, let's move on. I'm going to get a few more messages, and I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I love you guys. I hope that you have an amazing, amazing day and a blessed tomorrow. All right, and if you are a part of the membership, I will be going live for you guys tomorrow. However, I am shutting down the membership because I am not able to show up for you guys the way that I would like, and I don't want to have you guys sitting there, you know, spending your money waiting for me to post and things like that, and I got other stuff going on. I am going to honor the membership until, you know, it kind of fades out or whatever. I'm kind of leaving it open right now because I don't know if I shut it down, if it'll boot everybody out. And I do know that some of you have actually paid for your membership. But like I said, I am going to be closing that out. I will be posting on other platforms as well. But it's going to take me a minute because I have something else that I'm doing on the side that is taking the forefront right now. So I do appreciate all the love, the support, and you guys showing up and things like that, especially when you hit the like button and things like that. It lets me know that I'm not just sitting there doing these readings in vain. So thank you for all of the support and things like that. But like I said, I am going to go ahead and shut it down. We do have a few members over there, I think like 14, 16 or something like that. And I just really don't want to waste your time, sweetheart. And I just don't want y'all, like I said, sitting there waiting for your girl. And like when I was sick, you know, I wasn't able to really post over there. I tried, but I was sounding like, you know what I'm saying? Sounding like somebody that's been smoking 25 cigarettes a day. So I appreciate all the love, the support, and all of that. But yeah, I'm going to be shutting it down. So as soon as the memberships die out, I will go ahead and close that off, okay? But apparently, there's a new person that joined. So I don't know. But if there's members over there, I'm going to post. But I don't know how often, okay? So with that being said, let's go. So we got Archangel Michael on the scene here, fighting all of your battles, baby. So let's check it out. You got a warrior here, okay? You got the Knight of Michael, the Six of Michael, and the Page of Michael. Somebody's name could be Michael here. I don't know if I said that earlier. I don't know. I kept hearing the song Butterflies by Michael. You give me butterflies. That's crazy. And then we have Butterfly right here. All right, so maybe there's a new love interest here, sweetheart. Maybe you need to go on and kick that other person, and whoever this is, to the curb. Hurry up and heal and allow this new person to come in, because we did see, or I did pull that other card that was right here as well. That was so weird because I wasn't even bothering this stuff. All right, so marriage, a sacred union is in the cards. Kindred spirit, so love connection. So some of you need to let go of the loser and find this love here in your life, okay? Somebody that is here for you, okay? All right, and we have the Six of Michael. It is the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, my God. Didn't I say something about that earlier? Ah, confirmation. All right, so breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Golly. Relocation or travel. Confirmation, confirmation. Look at this. Thank you, Lord. All right, and then we have the Page of Michael. That's amazing. All right, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Know that much is true. All right, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Okay, so someone here, you could actually have a new job. For some of you, this is a relationship coming true. That's a contract too, boo. All right, because you and someone have to come in agreement and alignment. Hey, that we're actually doing this. So check thoroughly, okay? All right, I'm just saying, don't scrutinize everything, but just, take a look at it. If you start to see some red flags here, don't ignore it. What are your deal breakers here, okay? And make sure that you have healthy boundaries, not only with that person, but with yourself too, okay? That person might be easy peasy on the eyes, but might not be spiritually aligned, okay? And if not, you have to learn to say, you know what, damn, whoo! Yeah, it's a no for me, but damn, I'm just saying, trust me, I've had to make that decision as well. All right, and then we have the... Whew, that wasn't easy. I'm just saying, but it was necessary, right? Because that person's not spiritually aligned with me. All right, so with that being said, but this ain't my reading. All right, so Knight of Michael, time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Why? Because there's a sudden change coming up here, baby. All right, for somebody, something's about to move real quick. That accelerated motion card came up, or somebody could be popping up in your life quicker than you know it, okay? All right, so let's see. Give me messages here. Then we have the 6 of Gabriel. Congratulations. You have done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and a promotion. All right? Absolutely. Elevation is happening. Shift is happening. All right, and the Magician. You can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings here, sweetheart, okay? Manifest the life that you want. And in order to do that, you got to take that leap of faith, okay? And in order to do that, you got to say yes to change. Allow it to happen. All right, give me messages for my Leos, please. And thank you, Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. Situations and topics that make your heart flutter. Be still, my little heart. All right, and then we have Queen of Michael. I love it. Michael is all up in here. Somebody got somebody named Michael coming in, or Miguel. All right, so you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. Look at this. A time for career rather than relationships. Focus on you, your well-being here, okay? Your stability. Working on yourself here right about now is your main job. Source is actually maneuvering somebody in your pathway, okay? So things are about to open up for you. All right, for someone here, this could actually start off as friends here. Someone here, you can meet this person through work. There's yellow roses here. Yellow roses mean friendship, okay? So I really love this. Look at this. That's crazy. All right, so anywho. Also, someone here, oh my goodness. Okay, so this ain't for everybody. Definitely not for everyone. Okay, so we have butterflies here. So there is some type of transformation that's happening to you, for you, and within you. Not being funny, but also the blue butterfly here also represents thyroid awareness month. So there could be someone here that has thyroid issues here. Welcome to the club. I'm just saying. All right. So with that being said, someone here could also be an advocate here as well. All right. A lot of peace is surrounding you here too. All right. There's a dove here and also a dragonfly, an angel. Someone here could also be in the medical field here too. All right. So I really like this. This is some good energy, okay? All right, let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, and I'm going to put it to you like this. Someone here, if you're dealing with thyroid issues and things like that, you might be on the fluffy side like your girl. You may be kind of hesitant about leaving that connection because maybe you feel like there's some people that don't like plus size. And there are some people that don't like plus size people. But you know what? That's a them problem. It has nothing to do with you. So don't let your appearance, your size, or anything like that hold you back from, taking a leap of faith towards someone new, okay? If you feeling like you need to do something about, your physique or whatever, put in the work. If you're not able to, release that weight like it is, because it's very hard when you're dealing with thyroid hormones going up and down and all kind of stuff. Sometimes you have to take medication and it will blow you up, and sometimes it'll make you crackhead skinny. So with that, you might fluctuate or whatever. Don't let that hold you back. Don't let that make you settle for less than you deserve, okay? You're a child of the Most High, and you deserve to have someone treat you with love and respect, sweetheart. And if that person is not in your life yet, you have to treat yourself, confirmation, you have to treat yourself first with that energy, okay? Love who you are, okay? Unconditionally. And like I said, if you want to put in the work and things like that, to kind of get yourself in a healthier space, do what you need to do, sweetheart, okay? But don't ever, ever, ever let nobody make you feel less than, okay? There's people talk about everybody, but let me tell you something. I'd rather be fluffy fat than to have a effed up soul. You understand? So there's that. Be the beautiful you that you are and embrace yourself, okay? In all ways, okay? And don't let nobody make you feel some type of way. How about that? All right, so strength. Here's where my strength lies. I'm just saying. Whew, okay, so there we go. I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, the song is called Say Amen, okay, by Howard Hewitt. All right, so strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, what? And forgiveness, yes, absolutely, self-confidence, baby. Know that you are lovable, okay? I'm just saying, and know the Most High loves you the most, absolutely. All right, and love yourself to get yourself out of situations that do not serve that beautiful soul of yours. All right, so let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. One more. Can I get one more again, please? Gracias. All right, the overall energies of lovers. Look at this. All right, so you got the Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. I said what I said. I said what I said. All right, and the lovers here. Make choices from the heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. All right, somebody's name could be Selena. All right, give me messages, please, and thank you. I'm going to get a couple more, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So you got somebody that want to jump over the broom with you, baby. That's really crazy. It's really funny to me when the cards actually come out and say exactly what I just said. And I had that happen to me a little while ago when I was talking to my family member as well. The exact same thing that I said to her came out in the cards. I was like, mind blown. All right, give me messages here, please, and thank you. Give me 2 more, please, and thank you. 1 more, please, and thank you. All right, this is an auspicious time. The outcome will bring happiness and prosperity. Absolutely. Look at this. All right, so the circumstances you find yourself in is not worthy of spending the time worrying about it. Release it. Let it go. All right, and spend some quiet time in meditation. Absolutely. That's that in Hermit right about now, that Solitude card, which actually came out for you, okay? So someone here, you need to actually really review your situation, look at it from a different perspective here as well. Some things are happening for you, not to you here. Embrace the change. Let go of what you've been holding on to, sweetheart, and let Source take you along the way. All right, surrender. Release the ego and be in the flow. The divine has a much more powerful agenda than our own. Absolutely. Amen. Say amen, okay? Or amen. Amen. All right, sweetheart, this is what I got for y'all this evening. If you would hit that like button for your girl, I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, this reading is not going to resonate with everybody. For those of you that it resonates with, just know that this too shall pass. My dog is doing some weird stuff on this floor over here. But just know that this is not your final destination. Like I said, you know, you just passing through not only this situation, but we're all just passing through this thing we call life here, sweetheart. Okay, so make the best of it. And like I said, you know, if you are going through a situation where you are literally being spiritually tortured, you know, reach out for help. Okay, ask source to give you guidance and clarity. And if you have to, you know, if you're having a hard time going through a situation, healing from a situation, there's nothing wrong with going to go get counseling. Okay, trust and believe that. Okay, just make sure that you have someone who is actually giving you counsel, good guidance here. Someone that is not going to tell you, you know, well, you know what, you need to dislike this person and cut this person off and treat them this way and blah, blah, blah. You can cut someone off, sweetheart, but you can actually show them love and grace by teaching them how to not only treat you, but how to treat others, okay? A lot of times some people want to cut some folks off. Well, they know what they did. Sometimes people don't. You understand? Sometimes people are repeating patterns, repeating the situations that they grew up in. You understand? And that's up to you if you want to enlighten that person. But I'm going to put it to you like this. Don't hold on. Don't hold on to animosity. And just realize that, you know, people are people. You understand? None of us were, you know, sent here with a manual or a stamp with instructions on our head. Sometimes people are just really, really winging it through this thing called life. So if you have information that can help them learn, help them heal, help them grow, pass it on. Each one teach one, each one reach one, okay? So with that being said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And please know that your efforts to learn, to grow, to heal, to love are not in vain, sweetheart. Sometimes we love on people and they don't get it right then. You understand? It doesn't, it's like knocking on wood. You understand? Or trying to, like I said, grow seeds in concrete, sweetheart. Sometimes people actually learn the lesson after you're gone, okay? So there's that. It is what it is, okay? So love on you. Take care of you. And, yeah, be the best version of you that you can possibly be, okay? Unless you choose to do otherwise. I don't know. But either way it goes, I'm going to close this out because I've been here for a minute. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 22 seconds. So I'm out. Y'all take care. Bye.